Hello, my name is Chris Mygatt, and today we're going to walk you through the 2018 12-minute listing presentation. So a couple of assumptions first I want to kind of walk you through. We're going to assume that this is a competitive listing presentation. You're not going to go list Aunt Myrtle's house on Thursday, bring the sign kind of an appointment, but actually a competitive situation. I'm also going to assume that it's a mid-range property priced at about, well, let's say $500,000. And although I love technology, I'm going to walk you through like I would a typical seller. Todd and Michelle right here I'll be meeting with today. I'm going to walk you through actually hard copies of items. I'm always a believer that offering up hard copies of the marketing materials makes a lasting impression with the actual seller. So there are three reasons why someone might utilize our Listing Concierge, Listing Rewards program. First reason is you want to win that competitive listing. Number two, you want to stop negotiating your commission at the listing table. And number three, our goal is to help turn one listing into three by creating a wow experience for the sellers. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm meeting here with Todd and Michelle. First of all, thank you for allowing me to be at your home today. It's a beautiful property. As I said on the phone before I came over, I'm going to make you a commitment. If what I say in the first 15 minutes doesn't make good business sense, I will stand up and leave. So that's kind of the format for today's meeting. And I will say that although we sell a lot of homes, in fact, no one sells more homes than Coldwell Banker does here in the local market, most of my clients, they don't care about that. But here's what they do care about. They wonder, how do we sell so many homes? So I'm going to walk you through my personal listing marketing program to help get your home sold. And like I say, this outlines everything that I'm going to go over today. It's all in one handy place. I'm going to allow you just to kind of keep this and review this as we discuss what we're going to do to get your home sold today. You know, everything starts out with incredible photography. So I'm going to hire a professional photographer to come in and actually create magazine-grade photos of your beautiful home. You know, I've just found that using the iPhone doesn't make the difference. And it may cost $500 or $600 to bring in a top professional, but it's worth it because everything we do marketing-wise is based on great photography. Now we're going to use that amazing photography to create some beautiful brochures. Here's an example of one of the brochures. We like something that's different, unique, but I'll tell you the whole goal behind these brochures is so that when someone sees your home and they go back to their house or back to the office to write up an offer, they remember the very best features of your property. That's the purpose of a really high quality color brochure with great photography. We'll also use that excellent photography to create an actual single property website for your home. Now this is a website that actually has the address of your home in the URL, but all the great stuff is contained inside of this website. Yes, it has all the great photos, the great videos that we talk about, but also area information about the property, what makes it so unique and so special. And we can use that in all of my social media stuff. So I'm big in social media. I'm big on Facebook, I'm big on Twitter, LinkedIn. So I'm going to use that single property website to feature your home on all those great social media sites as well. Now, like many people in this industry, I've got literally thousands of past clients, current clients, and future clients. So the moment your home is on the market, I'm going to use this proprietary software to make sure I notify all of my sphere that your home has just hit the market. It's a great way to announce your property is on the market to thousands of people very, very quickly. Now, one of the things that's really unique to us here at Coldwell Banker is we have a TV show. It's on Channel 2, and I'll tell you, it's so fun. Again, with your permission, I'd like to produce a professional 30-second TV spot featuring all the great elements of your property. Then we'll air that on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. It's just a great way to get the word out. You never know who might be out looking for a home just like yours. Our goal is to leave no rock unturned. So again, 10 o'clock on Sunday morning, Channel 2. I'm going to use that video because see, we've created this 30-second professionally produced TV spot. And I'm going to use that to actually make sure that everybody I send emails to also sees your home. Notice here on the very bottom of my signature line, I feature all of my listings. It's just a great way to get the word out. I send out thousands of emails every single month. I send out emails to home inspectors and appraisers and lenders, past clients, future clients. I want to make sure they see your property. Now let's kind of move into the world of some print marketing. This is something I've done recently that is so powerful. So all around your house, 100 homes around your home, I'm going to send this card out. It looks like actually an envelope, a gold foil envelope. In fact, many people when they receive that, they say, that looks like maybe an invitation to a party. And the reason that we use this gold foil envelope is because it gets open. Now, when the consumer opens it up, you're going to notice right here, it's a beautiful brochure, trifold brochure on your individual home. Has all the great information here. And then what I like to put in the back of it is a nice little summary of how we market homes in the area, because oftentimes your neighbors may have interest in marketing their home too. So I use this as an opportunity to get the word out to the entire neighborhood, how we do things differently and how we're marketing your home differently to the market as well. Now, some of you may have seen these old-fashioned brochure boxes on homes. You know, you stick your hand in. They may be gooey and soggy because it may have rained, or they may have all blown away. Or how many times have you gone out to one of those brochure boxes, reached in, and noticed there's nothing there? They're all gone. So I've gone kind of a different route, and I think you'll find this is incredibly valuable. In fact, if you want real time right now, just go to your messenger on your phone, your text messages, and simply text 73940 to 35620. And you're going to see a sample of how we're getting the word out to people that are out in front of the house every single day. Once a consumer dials in this number, they get a response back on their fax, and they're going to see all the beautiful images that we took of your home, all the video, current pricing, all the features, and everything great around the market. But most importantly, when they do that, I get a message on my phone. And I can call them right back, and I can say, hey, I understand you're in front of 1425 Pearl Street. Would you like a personal tour? You see, many of my clients, they want a proactive agent, not a reactive agent. And this enables me to be a proactive agent. Now, before I came here today, I'm assuming you probably went online, maybe looked at some different properties online, maybe even to try and find the value of your home before I got here. You may go on to Zillow or Trulia or one of the top sites, Realtor.com. I love Realtor.com because it has all the current, most valuable information. Now, there's an assumption that many sellers make, and that assumption is that every home that goes on the market is going to be featured in Realtor.com or Zillow or Trulia. And yes, the answer is true, but here's where it gets really different, and it's really important. Let me give you an example. This is a home right down the street. Beautiful property. And you'll notice up on top here, this home is listed by Richard Graka. Richard's a great guy. I know him quite well. The problem is if you're the buyer for this home and you want more information, you can't click his name. In fact, you can't even find out what his phone number is. And if you fill out this section over here to get more information, the scary, sad thing is you won't even go to Richard. You'll go to someone who bought the area or bought the neighborhood. You see, it's an agent that, well, quite frankly, may not even know about this property, may never even been inside of this property. And quite frankly, I think it's reprehensible when agents use sellers' properties to locate buyers for their own behalf for other properties. So I do it a little bit differently. Now, listen, this costs me $3,000 or $4,000 a year, but I think it's the most important thing I can do. You'll notice that on this property, another neighbor's property, my photo, my name, my phone number, my company name, that company phone number, everything is all here. In fact, if a consumer fills out this information, that inquiry goes straight to me, because no one's more qualified to get your home sold than I am. And I want to make sure I don't lose any opportunities to get your home sold for the highest possible price. So that's just an example of how I do things differently in Realtor.com and many of the very top online websites available. Now, I'm also going to produce what's called a virtual tour for the property. Now, it's a great way to get information out to the MLS about your home. In this case, it's unbranded because our MLS doesn't allow branding, so I do this separately just for the MLS, again, making sure we don't leave any rock unturned. Now, you may have seen some of these magazines around the neighborhood. Just a sample of some of the independent companies or other franchise companies that actually put together magazines that feature properties in the neighborhood. And I'll tell you, they're beautiful. No question about it. But I will also tell you that I do things a little bit differently. You see, we used to try doing this, but here's what we discovered. 86% of all unsubscribed real estate publications end up in the trash can before they're ever even looked at. What a horrible waste of money. So we've gone a different direction. Now, it's expensive. You may recognize 5280 magazine. We also feature Carter Homes and Lifestyles magazine. Now, these are $6,680 a page. It's expensive, but we have thousands upon thousands of people that actually subscribe to these every single month. That means when this comes to their home, they actually look at it. They actually keep it around the house. They actually refer back to it. So you'll notice in the back we feature a number of select properties. Now, I would like your permission to run a 6-page ad in 5280 magazine. It's expensive. I'm paying for it. But again, I want to make sure we leave no rock unturned to get your home sold. We want to go where the people that actually are buying homes are looking. Now, one of the last things I do that really seems to set us apart from the competition, you'll notice here's a long list, pages of great agents all around the market here. These are great agents at RE/MAX, great agents at Better Homes and Gardens, at Century 21, ERA, Kentwood, Sotheby's, are all great agents. These are the agents that actually have sold a home similar to yours in the past 12 months. So the moment your home comes on the market, I'm going to send these agents information about your property. So they're the first ones to know. You know, you may think my job is to sell your home, but I'll tell you, actually, my job is to cause your home to sell. And I do that by mobilizing the entire real estate community. And this is a great way I can do that. And then when we're successful and your home is sold, I'm going to send out 100 of these jumbo postcards to the same people I sent out those beautiful invitations to, letting them know they have a new neighbor in the neighborhood. It's just a great way to welcome them to the neighborhood and make sure that everyone knows we got the job done for you. So as I mentioned to you a few minutes ago, I said, if what I say doesn't make good business sense, I will stand up and I'll leave. If you'd like me to leave now, I'm willing to. But I also said at the beginning, it doesn't matter that we've sold so many homes, that we've sold more homes in Colorado than anybody else. But really the question is, how do we do that? And we do that by leveraging a very unique marketing system which sets your home apart from the competition. So that concludes the 12-minute listing presentation. Again, the goal is threefold. The reason an agent would use a system like this, a process like this, listing rewards, listing concierge, is simple. It's three things. Number one, we want to make sure you win the listing whenever you're up against the competition. Number two, we want to help you stop negotiating your fee at the listing table. You see, when you actually add value to a seller, they don't care so much about the price. They care about the price, meaning the commission, when they don't feel like they're getting real value at that time. And lastly, number three, our goal is to help you turn one listing into three. And we do that by creating a wow experience so that the sellers want to tell their friends, want to tell their coworkers and family members what an amazing job you do. That's a 12-minute listing presentation. I hope you find it helpful.